Okay, so this is the second type for the cubic graph. So this is still at cubic graph, cubic function. So the second type where we have two real roots, or we can write y equal to a, x minus b square, x minus c. So what do we have for this graph is that the graph will touch the x-axis at b, where we have the repeated vector, and cut the x-axis at c. So if you read this carefully, we have touch at B. So this is for repeated vector, and we have cut at point C. Okay, so what do we mean is that if we have this kind of graph, so this is for a greater than 0, so it will touch and cut at two different points. So why do we call this touch is because we simply touch before we reflect back. So this is the point B, and this is the point C. So this is for a less than 0, so we got 2 points here. So this is simply touch the x-axis, so this one must be point B, where we have a repeated vector. And this is point C, where we cut our x-axis. So let us try a few examples. So example 1, we have x multiplied with x plus 2 square. So shape of the graph. If you try to expand this, you're going to get something with x multiplied with x squared. So that means we have positive x cubed or 1x cubed. So that means a is equal to 1. A is greater than 0. So when we draw our graph, we always start from the right hand side and go to the left hand side. Okay, so for the x-intercept, we have to let y equal to 0. So we have x plus 2 squared equal to 0. So we either have x equal to 0 or x equal to negative 2. So this is the repeated vector. Or in this case, this is a repeated root. So y-intercept is when x equal to 0. So y is equal to 0 multiplied with 0 plus with 2. So 0 multiplied with anything is always equal to 0. So that means y is equal to 0. Okay, so the x-axis and the y-axis, so we have two x-intercepts, 0 and negative 2. So let us try to put them first, 0 and negative 2. So basically this is the x-intercept. So the shape of the graph is positive, so I must start from the right hand side. So we will start from the right hand side, meeting 0, but then at 0 we must cut because we didn't have any repeated here. So cut at 0, meet 2, but then we must reflect back because this is a repeated vector. So again, start from the right hand side, cut at 0, and then touch to reflect. So this is the graph, y equal to x plus 2 squared. So let's go to the next one. So example 2, we have y equal to x squared, 2 minus x. So the first one, shape of the graph. So over here, if you times your x squared with negative x, you should be able to see you have negative x cubed. So that means a is negative 1. A is less than 0, so when we draw our graph, we always start from the left hand side. So x-intercept is when y equal to 0. So x squared 2 minus x equal to 0. So we either have x equal to 0 where we have repeated. And another one is when x equal to 2. For the y-intercept is when x equal to 0. So y is equal to 0 square multiplied with 2 minus 0. So 0 multiplied with anything is always 0. So this is the y-intercept. Okay, so x-axis, y-axis. Let us put the x-intercept first. We have 2 points, 0 and 2. So x-intercept, x-intercept. So the shape is negative. We should start from the left hand side, meeting 0. But n0 is repeated, so I should reflect back and see 2, and we must cut at 2. So this is basically how the graph looks like. So we start from the left hand side, hitting 0, and then we have repeated at 0, so we must touch, so reflect back, cut at 2, and going down. So this is the graph for y equal to x squared 2 minus x.